Okay, Hans, so here we have the verse that you come in on, Lord, I Need You. So you'll lay out for the first half of the song, and then at measure 19 where it says, where sin runs deep, that's you would come in with this picky rhythm. So you're basically kind of picking out the chords. You have this B here. So it's kind of like a B octave chord, so I'm putting my pinky on the 14th fret 3rd string, my pointer is on the 9th fret 4th string, my ring, is on the 11th fret 3rd string, pinky is on the 12th fret 2nd string. So I'm just picking out those two notes. If you see right here, I'm going picking out the top two notes. So that's the rhythm I'm doing. I'm going, where sin runs deep, your grace. So there I'm just hitting an E octave chord by going. So you could keep that B in there, which would make it sound pretty cool. So you're going. So where sin runs deep, you're going to hit that E2, which all I'm doing is I'm barring these two strings with my pointer. You can see what I'm doing right here. I'm just going. My pointer is on the 4th and 3rd string on the 9th fret. My pinky's on the 12th fret on the 1st and 2nd string. So I'm going, where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Now if you wanted to, you could also pick out the E if you're going, but it's kind of hard to do because it's just for a beat. You're going, where sin runs deep, your grace is more. You could just hit it two notes in there if you wanted to. You could go. So you would be going. But I kind of like, it might be nice to kind of break up that pick rhythm because you're kind of hitting more on those downbeats with the band going. So if I were playing this, these are all the same inversions that I have during the bridge. So if you're going, where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Where grace is found. Where grace is found. So right there you would have where grace is found. Right there. So basically what you've got going here is you have this picky rhythm. Where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Where grace is found. So that G, that F sharp over A sharp is right here. Where grace is found. There's a G sharp minor 7. So you're just stacking really. You could even bar it if you want, where grace is found. Grace is found. So I'm just barring or stacking on the 11th fret through the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And then I'm moving to the G sharp minor 7, which is pointer on the 2nd string, 12th fret, ring on the 13th fret, 3rd string, middle on the 4th string, 13th fret as well. So it goes 13, 13, 12. That's your G sharp minor 7. And then is where you are, that F sharp sus4 is where. So the F sharp is stacked. All you have to do is slide up your pinky and you have the F sharp sus. So remember our F sharp was stacked there up on the 11th fret. So I have pointer on the 11th fret, 4th string, middle on the 3rd string, 11th fret, ring on the 12th fret, 2nd string. Is where you are. And then if you want to abbreviate that E, you can do it with these two, that E2 on R. I'm just hitting 12th fret, 2nd and 1st string barred. So if I was going, where grace is found, is where you are. You could play that whole chord there, which would be nice, but if you don't have time, is where you are. And where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is Christ in me. And where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is Christ in me. So that whole bridge, I'll kind of play it through one more time, then we'll do it in slow motion. Where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Where grace is found, I'm sorry, where grace is found is where you are. And where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is Christ in me. And where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is Christ in me. So Christ in me, I'm just hitting that B triad here and then sussing it by my B here is, you can see 2nd string pinky, 12th fret, ring finger 11th fret, 3rd string, pointer on the 9th fret, 4th string, and then all I have to do is take the pinky off, take the pinky, middle's not doing anything, take the pinky off, and fret on the 9th fret, 3rd string for that sus. So you're getting these 3 notes. Just banging out those to kind of build up into the chorus. Christ in me to the sus. So that's basically how that goes. So hopefully that makes sense going on the chorus here where sin runs deep. All that I'm doing is just holding out those picked notes. Where grace is found. Some of these are more of transitional because they only come for one beat, so you'll really only have time to, like for example, on where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Than on where grace is found, where grace is an F sharp with an A sharp. Where grace is found is where you are. So I'm going where grace is found is where you are. So on these passing notes, you only really have to hit the chord once and then do the picked rhythm on the ones that have a measure for themselves. The only one that's kind of weird is if you go to measure 26 and where, we'll start at 24, and where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness goes from an F sharp sus to an F sharp. So the way I pick that as, here's my F sharp sus. Holiness. Holiness. That way you can get that sus going. Holiness is Christ in me. So Christ in me, you would also be, or you could also go. That's all 4 notes. If you're borrowing from the 4th string there on that E chord. So I'm hitting the top 2 and going. It's Christ in me, and where you are, Lord, I am free. Again, holiness, holiness is Christ in me. Build. So hopefully that helps, and let me know if you have a problem.